Hello, and welcome back to the Adventures of Point and Click.
I'm Point.
And I'm Click.
And this is Nancy Drew, number 32, Sea of Darkness.
Episode 5. And today, we are going to solve more puzzles in Magnus's cabin. And we'll figure out what to do from there.
Yeah, this is one of those tricky logic puzzles that involves, logic, so Wendy's driving for now because I hate logic puzzles.
I love logic puzzles, but we're probably going to cut at some point. Let's see, both puffins are to the right of both dogs.
Well, the dogs are in.
Yeah. So, the puffins have to be here and here. Or here. Where two no adjacent tiles of the same.
Should we actually plan the cut and then go for it, or is it too early?
I feel like it's kind of early in the episode. Let's chat for a little bit.
Okay, what do you want to chat about?
I don't know.
I'm trying to think of, entertaining stories to tell, but I'm coming up short. All I've done for the past couple weeks is scream at children.
Can you tell some of the stories about the children?
I mean, I don't know if they're necessarily funny, though. The only ones that are funny are the ones where they're being mean to me. I'm working as a camp counselor at a, certain place that shall not be named this summer due to legal reasons. I cannot tell anyone on the internet where I work.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They gave us this social media training. We're not allowed to post pictures of ourselves wearing our official t-shirts. We're not allowed to,
Oh, well,
do any of that.
That's awkward, because when I worked there, I posted on Facebook that I was hired there, and then also, listed that as my job on Facebook. And I have since on LinkedIn put that was...
I mean, I think you can do it afterward.
Well,
but
also, I don't think they ever actually told us that. I think that may be a new thing.
Yeah, probably.
Because...
Either way, I'm not allowed to say that I work there in case I do something stupid on the internet.
Oh, wait, that's why your friend Ed keeps referring to the place as the camp that shall not be named.
Exactly.
I was thinking he just didn't like it there.
No, we're just not allowed to talk about it.
That is really weird.
I think it's so if a concerned parent Googles me, they won't find a, Facebook profile where I'm talking about, getting high and doing
Which we
alcohols
don't
and
doing alcohol.
Listen,
Okay, or that
disclaimer,
YouTube...
I have never done drugs or had alcohols or anything.
Okay, or talking about that time we hid a bag of oregano in the youth center.
Yeah, no, so they don't find that. Which, granted, makes sense. But yeah. But yeah, I'm trying to think, what's a funny thing that one of the kids has said to me?
Well, there was that one who asked for your hair so they could eat it.
That was just creepy, though. And you've already told that entire story, so now I can't tell it. Oh, wait, no, she didn't mention the part where, right after she asked if she could have my hair so she could eat it, and I said no, she said, "Can I have one of your teeth then?" Like it was better. Which it wasn't. At all. Yeah, geez, she's a handful.
If I could tell the difference between ponies and puffins, this would go a lot faster. Not that I can't, but this said both puffins are to the right of both dogs, but I just put in both ponies there, and that screwed up the pattern.
Ah.
I think that we can cut at this point, but I'm just going to leave it recording.
Okay, cool. Bye, friends.
Oh, we're done.
That was easy. Okay. Hey, we're back!
Hey!
That puzzle went a lot quicker than we thought it would, so that's a plus.
Yeah. You'll see a screenshot of it. Anyway. So,
I
here's...
wonder if anyone else has seen these.
Okay, we gotta read this.
Yeah, can you read it? I'm blind, basically.
Okay.
I really
It's
need
two
glasses.
people, but...
Oh, okay. I can read the darker ones.
Okay, I think that's Magnus
Sorry, I was
anyway.
trying to drive the other day, and I was trying to follow this GPS, and it kept telling me the street names, but I didn't want to look down at the map while I was driving, and I could not read the street signs from a distance. It's awful. I need glasses.
You'll get them soon enough.
I'm dangerous.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry your eyesight has deteriorated in the last year, and that your insurance only covers an eye checkup once a year. Anyway, I see there's a lot you haven't come clean about. What about with Elizabeth yet, Magnus? Looks like my track record is not the only one with a few smudges. You going to tell me what's in that footlocker?
Not a chance, Dagny. And I'm going to be upfront with her. I just need to find the treasure first.
Cash first, honesty second. A man after my own heart. I like it.
Stop that! I'm nothing like you. Now, did you get the toy made or not? It's got to be rawhide. Toomey won't touch the stuff.
Oh, look at you, all self-conscious. Sure, I got it. The key to open the toy's under Toomey's carrier on the ship. I tried to drop it off with you last night, but you weren't around.
I was down at the docks. I just need to find a tool to scrape those barnacles away. But once I do, I'll have caught up to Lawrence. Finally. How strange that after years of devices and contraptions, that it should all come down to scraping Detrius
Off a piece of
driftwood. I can read English.
Bravo!
That's like not even an Icelandic word. Okay, sorry. I need to know you're with me, that you're going to see this through. Just like we talked about when we started this project.
We have a staying in the States. In for a penny, in for a pound. I'm with you. Just don't forget...
Wait, in for a penny, in for a pound? Wouldn't that be English? We don't have pounds in America.
I think pound means a pound of flesh.
Oh. I was thinking like the monetary currency, and I'm like, we have dollars, friend.
They don't have... Well, the British don't have pennies, I don't believe. Don't they have pence?
I don't know, they've got like half pennies. That's a thing there.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Christmas is coming, the goose is sitting fat. Please put a penny in the old man's hat.
Yeah, see?
If you haven't got a penny, a half penny will do, or hay penny or whatever.
Hay penny, yeah, I think it is. They have hay pennies.
Okay. Well,
sure, pound of flesh. We'll go with that. Thanks, Shakespeare.
I'm pretty sure that... I definitely feel like Dagny is the kind of person who actually would do that, though.
Do what?
Oh, right, you haven't read Merchant of Venice.
No, but I know the plot summary. Like, hunt someone down and try to, like, murder them to take their flesh? Like...
If they didn't pay them back, like,
I feel like taking a literal pound of their flesh is a little bit extreme.
So does everybody else in the play.
I guess.
Like, okay, but I feel like she's the kind of person who would take that sort of thing very seriously.
Okay, I mean, yes, but, like...
Yeah.
I don't think she would murder Magnus.
Or would she?
Oh my gosh.
This is the mystery.
That's fair. Okay, knowing how this game ends...
Shh. Just don't forget you need me too. You try to cut me out and you'll see how fast I can get mean.
I'm just nervous, I guess. Someone's definitely on my tail. What if they catch up to me?
Magnus, focus. Whoever they are, they're not your biggest threat. I am. I have no patience for spineless cowards. You disappear for more than 24 hours, and I'll gladly burn your ship to the ground. Then use those smoldering blackened remains to torch your cabin, too. Don't mess with a professional. I'm telling you, she would.
I like Dagny.
I do too, but I wouldn't want to be on her bad side.
I just feel like Dagny and Shylock are not the same. Like, they're on different levels here. Dagny is serious, but is also being facetious right now.
Good point.
Like, you've always had my word, Dagny. You still do. No need for that.
Good. Then we're done here. You don't need
no
to
idea
attempt
what
to
that
read that
says.
if you don't want.
Afram Medjornig. That's Icelandic.
You've already got that.
What is a penny of flesh, though?
You're in for money. I don't know if the pound of flesh thing is real. That's just my guess here.
I'm Googling this.
Did we listen to all these before?
Yes. Wait, was that in the one that didn't save? I can't remember.
No, I think that was in there. The one that didn't save was actually a lot shorter than...
Oh, okay.
Like, we didn't get as much covered because that time we didn't know everything. So we actually knew more. Let's see. There's more of these little gold disc things to be found.
Ha! In for a penny, in for a pound. Etymology. Originally with reference to the fact that if one owed a penny, one might as well owe a pound. Pound sterling UK currency. As the penalties for non-payment were virtually identical in severity.
Okay, fine. What? Okay, fine, you're right. Also, my Charlotte oh wait, they're talking about the
pumpkin.
The pumpkin, because my Charlotte cosplay is way better than that.
Well, she's also, like, not actually dressed as Charlotte, Wendy.
Yeah. Then again, my Charlotte mask was really ugly. The first one. I got a new one that's really pretty. And we have all 10. We can solve the steering wheel puzzle. Magnus, I'll have a list of edits on these soon. In the meantime, please give me a call. The level of timeless poignancy and maturity
Can I read all of these?
in these pieces is absolutely staggering. Though we see your struggle, your hardship, your darkness, might as well call you Ishmael, because these limericks are, without a doubt, the next Moby Dick. Have you read Moby Dick?
Moby Dick is like a bunch of guys sailing around on the ocean looking for a whale that may or may not even be there.
And... yeah, actually, the first 100 pages or so of Moby Dick were really fun, and then the rest of it was pretty awful, and most of the reason that I found the first 100 pages fun was because it was, like, the gayest thing I had ever read, and I've read slash fiction. Not
What
that
about
much.
the picture of Dorian Gray?
I haven't read that. I've only seen a play of that.
Oh, well, you should read it. It's gay.
Yeah, no. Actually, the only Oscar Wilde that Actually, I think I may have read one of his tragedies once. The only Oscar Wilde that I clearly remember reading right now is The Importance of Being Earnest.
That's
which is
also gay.
not as gay as Dorian Gray.
I mean, I know that, but, I mean, like, everything by Oscar Wilde is varying degrees of gay.
I mean, supposedly, there's been some debate about whether Ernest is supposed to be gay, like, whether that name is supposed to be gay or not. But...
wait, like, the name itself is gay?
like, some people would say, like, the importance... where supposedly there were some euphemisms back in the day.
Oh, like a euphemism for gay.
Yeah, so...
I thought you meant, like, everyone named Ernest is gay. Like, for some reason. And I was like, that's really not how naming things works, Wendy.
No, but supposedly, like, you could ask, like, is he, like, musical or whatever? And that was, like, asking, is he gay?
That's fair.
And and there's been some debate as to whether earnest was one of those terms as well. But a lot of people who knew Oscar Wilde were like, no, it's not. I'm pretty, like, I knew this guy. He wouldn't have hid this from me. And he never said, and he never said anything about it. So, I don't know.
I don't know. The picture of Dorian Gray's a trip.
Yeah.
It was, like, one of the things that I really, really enjoyed reading in AP Lang. Lit. Sorry, not Lang. Lit. I mean, okay, I enjoyed reading, like, all of my independent reading books, because I also read Pride and Prejudice. And
I feel like
great.
you picked better independent reading books. Actually,
Okay,
no, I had a
my
great...
independent reading books is that they were, like, all from the same era. So when it actually came time for the AP test, if it hadn't been, like, applicable to that very, very certain time period and place, I would have been screwed. But,
Okay, Jody, but what I picked I picked A Tale of Two Cities because I was in a play of A Tale of Two Cities at the time, and I was like, great, I'll learn more about this book while doing the play. This ended up being a very bad idea once everyone was mad at each other at rehearsal, and it wasn't going well. It was the worst of times. And then I picked The Importance of Being Earnest, which was great to read. Like, it was really funny. But I just realized we've been talking for a long time and not actually reading these.
Okay, but, like, I'm enjoying this
Okay.
discussion.
Okay. Well, which was great to read, but it was really, really hard to come up with any sort of analysis in a deep way about it, because the whole thing is literally about how trivial it is. And, like, I might have...
It's ironic.
And there actually would have been some prompts, like, I saw some sample prompts that were, like, stories with two couples and how they contrast each other.
Yeah,
where
I read that
actually...
one with Pride and Prejudice in mind.
I mean, if I were to do that, actually... Probably because my favorite book that year was Crime and Punishment. I am a screwed up person. I probably would have
Crime
written...
and Punishment. I like that book in retrospect, but reading it was awful.
But I probably would have written about... What was his name? Raskolnikov and Sonia, and then Dunya, and... What was Raskolnikov's friend's name?
Razumikin.
Razumikin. Yeah, that's probably who I would have written that about.
That would be cute, actually.
Yeah, like...
I don't know. I thought it was really, really easy to do that with,
Pride and Prejudice.
Pride and Prejudice, because it's like, when I read that prompt, I was like, okay, well, this is obvious.
Well,
And then I was like, okay, in retrospect, I could have done, like, any number of other things, but...
Like, actually, if I were to write about that today, I would probably choose some Shakespeare play.
Yeah, Much Ado About Nothing was my secondary thing, because we didn't actually write that essay, we just, the teacher that we had the same English teacher.
She's great.
She's wonderful, but she passed out this worksheet, and it just had, like, the prompt, and then you had to write down 3 different books you could write it about, and then you had to do, like, 3 bullet points of, like, points that you would make. And I did, Pride and Prejudice, Much Ado About Nothing, and then I did, like... I think Wuthering Heights. Because we just finished that, and I was like, okay, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I didn't have to write about Wuthering Heights. It was the worst book. I hated that book.
Let's see, you could do... But, like, we're doing Midsummer Night's Dream right now, and you could do that.
I don't know what the plot of A Midsummer Night's Dream is.
Well, I suggest you learn that.
This is the second time I have been in it, and I still have no idea what the plot is.
And it's the second time you're playing a fairy.
Yeah.
It's okay. We will explain the plot some other time.
I mean, like, I know the plot, but, like, thinking about the plot in detail, it makes no sense to me.
Okay. Well, anyway.
Right, let's read some limericks.
Okay.
Do you want to alternate?
Or do you want to read all of them?
I mean, let's alternate. There once was a pirate down under, who set out for glory and plunder. But after 3 hours of gray skies and showers, he was scared off by lightning and thunder.
Same. The kraken with tentacles reaching crashed the ship with a terrible screeching, and nothing could save from a watery grave those poor souls who were silenced beseeching.
Oh, that one was dark. There once was a sailor so brash, who could climb the ratlines in a flash. In a show of great boast, he tripped from his high post, and fell down to the deck with a smash.
There was an old sea salt named Peg, with 6 fingers and only 1 leg. His advice given me, which I'll pass on for free, is don't set candles on a powder keg.
These are all kind of depressing. Okay.
I don't think that last one had a proper rhythm, actually. Oh well.
I don't know, I feel like they're limerick-like. These are video game writers, not poets.
Okay,
writing.
but actually, if you get rid of the is, his advice, which I'll pass on for free, don't set candles on a powder keg.
Yeah, that's a really weird line. Okay, sorry. There once was a young boy from Spain, who went out to fish in the rain. He came back that night without one single bite, and he never went fishing again.
There
Aw.
once was a sailmaker from Prague who had a bit too much. Yeah,
Too
Joe,
much of the grog. Tag yourself on the grog.
He came back to the docks wearing nothing but socks, which earned him a well-deserved flog. Whoa, whoa, whoa! This is a D-rated game, or is this an E10 game?
I think it's E10.
Either way, whoa! Actually, I think that's the most blatant alcohol reference in a few games.
Yeah, I mean, we had the Haunting of Castle Malloy where you worked at an alcohol-free bar, which I thought is just the funniest thing.
Okay. Anyway, now that we've had a nice long thing
Yeah,
about
that was a fun break.
yeah.
It's snowing. I love the Northern. They're so pretty.
Who's that?
Oh wait.
Gunner,
Hello.
what are you doing?
Got in fish for Elizabeth. What's wrong, Fisker? You look like a giant man just threatened you with... Oh. Well then, back to Dotting.
It's like my favorite cutscene in the whole game. Completely unnecessary. Hey, wait, why don't we check up on Dagny? Oh wait, she gone.
Yeah. Huh. Let's check up on your problematic fave.
Listen.
Can I help?
Hey, Soren, I just saw someone take a sweater from the gift shop.
Those are free, right?
No!
No!
Oops, you might want to look into that then.
Stop! Thief!
Poor Soren. It's just, no one has been into this gift shop.
Better hurry. He'll be back soon. This looks familiar. That's right. I saw the other glove near the caves.
Create volcanic winter.
Soren's desk note mentioned volcanic
Oh, can I do this
winter.
one?
Oh
These
yeah, go
elements
for it.
link up to that somehow?
Okay, this is like Avatar: The Last Airbender. So wait, I'm going for volcanic winter here?
Yeah. Which requires mixing two elements together, and I can't remember what the two are. Dust cloud plus flood, I don't believe is it.
I don't even know what a maelstrom is.
I think it's Maelstrom for one thing.
This is proof that I don't know what it is. It's obviously not a female storm, but just ignore me. Okay, I'm guessing lava's involved. Right?
That sounds about right. No, you have to put those there.
Boy, this is difficult. I got a rock.
Oh, I think eruption is one of them.
I'm back. I know how to do basic puzzles. Why won't this go in?
Because that's a green one. You only
Oh.
the
I got it. I'm not smart. Okay, geyser. What else am I missing here?
Okay, I think the solution actually is eruption plus geyser. Try that.
Oh. Chaos! I have created chaos!
Bloodshed are not the solution.
Don't let them lead you astray. This Congress does
Try
not
energy
speak for
plus
me.
some of these things and see what that does.
You're playing a dangerous game. I pray the king shows you his mercy.
Is he in Jersey?
For shame.
For the revolution!
For shame.
For the revolution!
Are we gonna keep going here?
No, because I
Okay.
don't know. I basically always sang Seabury's part to that.
Yeah, same. Okay, there's gotta be some combination here.
Let
that
me
I'm missing.
try.
Can I, like, put one of these in here?
No, you can't.
Dang. Okay. Do I have all of these, though?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Let me...
Heed not the rebels who scream revolution. Have not your interests at heart.
Oh my god, someone tear this guy apart.
Chaos and bloodshed are not the solution. Don't let them lead you astray. Right, I'm gonna stop now. Was this hard last time?
No, because I don't think you need to find all of those, I'm telling you.
What are we even looking for again? It's like volcanic something.
Volcanic winter.
Winter.
I think it's eruption plus... There we go.
Yes,
It's
it
eruption plus
worked.
dust cloud.
Oh.
You can read these.
Okay, cool. Winter guest records. January. Tourist bus. 21 visitors. Festival traffic. 391 visitors. 1 non-associated visitor. Wait, do you want to read these from... in chronological order?
Yeah.
Okay, leaving Harvard.
This was like... Isn't leaving Harvard... Didn't he leave Harvard like 10 years ago?
He's really bad at journaling like me.
Okay, but how old is this iPad then?
Well, let's think about how old my iPad is.
Fair point. I don't think it's 10 years old though. Was the iPad even around 10 years ago?
I remember, because I bought it off a friend, I didn't get it. It's an iPad 1. I'm Googling it now.
Okay, I'll read this while you do that. Yesterday I received final notice from Professor Wickenham. The faculty has opted not to pursue your proposal for the Newfoundland project. I never thought a single sentence could cut me so deeply. I went to my former advisor and told him I petition it, send an updated proposal, anything, but he just laid a hand on my shoulder. In the end, it comes down to funding, he told me. It always does in our world. Doesn't it? The budget just won't stretch, especially not for a proposal of this size. I couldn't
Okay,
believe
it was 2010. So, it's like 6 years old. Still, though, like...
Yeah. To let archaeological questions of this magnitude simply lie unanswered, I felt ill. I still strongly believe in the project's potential. I know there's something still hidden in the Americas, something amazing. Certain sagas reference landing points on the continent. Wickenham and I. We all but proved it, for goodness sake. Just put a couple of pickaxes in our hands and let us work. But again, it all comes down to the funding. Money, prestige, not knowledge. That's all that matters to these people. I packed my things this morning and told my landlord I was leaving. Even going home to Skip Row is better than staying in the States right now. Setting foot on campus fills me with a deep anger. They've all but given up. Me? I don't give up. Ad astra per aspera. To the stars, even through hardship. And if it's money they need, well, I'll find a way to make it happen. Au revoir, Harvard. You haven't seen the last of me. Maybe he's been like... I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. Because it seems like he actually came home more recently than that, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's been like a year?
Doesn't sound like it from the way they've been talking about the festival. It sounds like it's been like 3 or 4 years, but not like 10.
Yeah.
But, you want to read the next one?
I've arrived. Nothing has changed in the years I've been gone. It's peculiar, and in some ways it's as though I have come back not as a grown man, but as the boy I used to be. I've set up my tools in my various processes. I believe there may be some artifacts of interest in the nearby hills.
Tonight I went to the Misty Skip for the first time since my arrival. When I walked in, everyone fell silent and turned to watch me. I had a strange feeling they'd all been talking about me, and not in a nice way. I've taken up my old job at the Culture Center for now, but even then, no one comes to speak to me.
So maybe he did the cultural festival in the past, and he's returning to it this year.
Well, the way they've been talking about it implies that that he's been doing this for a few years, and that's why.
Maybe Soren
Gunnar
has a
has been-
twin who's been working at the cultural center, and Soren came back from Harvard, sent his twin on a bus.
I don't know. I don't know. Okay.
Right, sorry. No one returns my hellos when I'm in town. Only Elizabeth ever smiles and offers me a drink when I go to the skip. It reminds me of the old Arger
Yeah, that sounds right.
of the sagas. Accursed men, weak men. It doesn't matter. I'm not here for the company. Found a beautiful new axe today. I don't want friends. I have an axe.
Found a beautiful new axe today in the caverns. That made me feel a bit better.
A little bit. Sorry, I love the idea of Soren, like, hanging out in the ice caverns, like, just being moody and alone and coming across an axe and, like, picking it up and being like, at last my arm is complete, like Sweeney Todd style. Sorry.
5 years crank the wall of empty wood. Behold the curls in the pound lion's mane, facing upward towards the sky. Found this etched in the hole before it was painted over. Why skywards? Does it refer to the lion on the ship's bow, perhaps?
Was it really carved in English? Sorry, ignore me. It's getting harder and harder to work with Elizabeth. I took this job because I thought it'd be an easy way to make some friends. Ha! The first month I was asked for invoices and got a blank stare. Turns out, Elizabeth only keeps financial records for the pub. What of expenses and credits for the festival? I asked. Surprise, surprise! The answer to that was no clue. Upon further inspection, I discovered the accounts were deeply in the red, to the tune of 2.5 million kroner. The festival's been hemorrhaging money for the past 2 years running. Coincidentally, ever since Magnus's sanity took a dive over the nearest waterfall. Is it equally coincidental that the two are dating? I think not. Needless to say, I had to take Elizabeth off finances completely.
So this does make it seem more recent. I'm going to have to check this timeline again.
Yeah.
My workload has doubled. I rarely leave headquarters now. I feel positively horrible about demoting Elizabeth, but she's not in the right mindset to be handling that amount of Kronar right now. All of her focus is on the ship and on Magnus. It angers me that he absorbs so much of her time. It's clear that the town utterly depends on her, and she is fawning over that dolt! But it can't be helped. I have to work around it. I'll manage. I always do.
Are we from this supposed to feel like Soren has feelings for Elizabeth?
I don't think so.
It just seems like he's jealous of Magnus, which is weird.
Yeah, you're right, but there's nothing else
Yeah, because I've never gotten that vibe from anything else.
Yeah, except for maybe, like, no. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, January. Tourist bus, 21 visitors. Festival traffic, 391 visitors. 1 non-associated visitor, Nancy Drew. December. School tour from Reykjavik. Reykjavik?
I don't know.
Ray's kayak, 30 visitors. November. 1 visitor, Alicia DeSoto. In town to visit Dagny. Purchased a gift for her. Gift shop sales quota for the month achieved. October. 1 visitor, Sunny June. Hired for seasonal temp work, fired within 5 days. Me. He asked for 2 weeks notice and continued working. Necessitated an explanation that 2 weeks notice is only valid if you're leaving, not being fired. Sorry, okay. Found 1 Viking-themed teddy bear missing from the bear shelf after his final day. Reported to authorities. Authorities seem disturbingly unconcerned about bear theft. I'm Sunny June.
Okay, Sunny June is this. We've actually met him now. I
We're
kind of
not
wish.
playing that game though because
Yeah.
it's an awful game. Actually, can we play that game and then make fun of how awful it is?
Yeah, we'll do that. Like, we can do that on April Fool's Day. It'll just be like a. But basically,
Right, Sunny June is this guy who is constantly showing up in places where Nancy is, only you never actually see him. He's always just like the person who worked there last.
he was kind of the Gaster of Nancy Drew.
Yeah, he's obsessed with aliens, and he gets fired from every job.
Dagny, I took a little trip to London on a recent rainy weekend and found this book. I thought you might enjoy it. I know, of course, that you love to read about adventures almost as much as you love to go on them. I'm so very sorry to hear about the troubles you've been through lately. There are times when we all fall prey to monsters of our own. Remember that in the end, life is won not by crawling into a hole and hiding away, but By opening our hearts and raising our swords, you will stand in the sun again, my dear. I hope this little book brings you the courage you need in the winter months ahead.
Aww, Dagny.
Moira is a character from a few games ago.
I love Dagny.
Check. Check.
I support this cold lesbian.
Hey, spoilers!
What happened here?
Well, wait, not for too much
Looks like
longer.
there's been a struggle.
Yeah, sorry.
That's Dagny's phone. But where's Dagny?
Get into the phone.
Easy enough. Let's
Scuttlebutt.
see. So Magnus knew he was being followed. I need to get a closer look
I guess
at
I'll
that
be
bed
Magnus,
frame.
you be Dagny.
Sure.
Something is following me. Lock everything down.
Okay, Mr. Melodrama, are we starting to get just a little paranoid? What about the dock pylon? Are you dropping that?
I'm serious. You'll have to wait on the final piece we've discussed.
What? Where are you putting it?
Bed frame on the ship. Magic circles. Venn diagrams. The key is overlapping sections. There are 5 pieces. You have 1, I have 1. Where are the remaining 3? How could they have gotten so lost?
You're not making sense. Calm down, have a bath, eat some fermented whatever you people eat. I'll see you in the morning.
Very excited. Oh, wait, I'm Soren and Wendy's Dagny again. Okay. Very excited for the maiden voyage. The deck looks darling. That definitely looks like a P. Anyway. Bad font choice, and I'm also blind. I've put you onto our festival donor section as Miss Dagny Silva de Soto.
Just Dagny Silva now, thanks. Turns out my life partner wasn't so lifey after all. Alicia's returned to the States.
Surprise, guys. Dagny's a lesbian.
Or at least,
Okay, she
Likes
could be
girls.
bi, or pan, or whatever.
Dagny likes girls.
Ha ha ha!
Dagny is not straight.
And the entire Nancy Drew fandom rejoiced. Okay.
Not the entire Nancy Drew fandom at
The part that I'm part of rejoiced.
Yes. Yeah, but there was actually quite a bit of backlash about this from certain parts of the fandom.
Let her live.
Yeah. Not this part. I really appreciated that.
Okay. I had no idea. Terribly, terribly sorry to hear that. Condolences. Plenty of fish in the sea. Single and ready to mingle. No time like the present. You're an absolute gem, etc.
It's fine. I'll survive. I always do. Just leave me alone. Guild Bank.
This is an automatic account text. Please confirm your bank deposit of $2,455,571 with attached message for Gulf Coast Treasure Find.
Confirm.
This is an automatic account text. Please confirm your bank deposit of $5,500,000 with attached message from Mr. Fallon for Santa Fe investigation results.
Confirm.
This is an automatic account text. Please confirm your bank deposit of $12,004,211 with attached message from Louvre for Petra extraction.
Confirm.
Yo!
Yeah. I love how everyone in the Nancy Drew universe also has the same kind of phone.
I
Pictures
mean,
of a blank wall. Either Dagny's losing it or this is a clue.
It doth befall that I once now by name present a
oh
wall.
my gosh.
Is that
How close are
Gunnar?
we to 40 minutes?
So much for never returning to the sea. But where's he sneaking
Not
off
too much
to?
longer. Just checked we have a little more time. So let's solve this steering wheel puzzle before we go.
Whale? Fire? I bet these images represent pieces of larger words. Maybe if I match them.
So,
I love the
rainbow.
leap of logic that it involves that a Icelandic ship would have a steering wheel puzzle represented by kitty cartoon pictures of English compound words.
Spring.
Do you ever think
Board.
about that? I
But Captain Lawrence is English, right?
Okay, but like, look at this clip art, Wendy. Look at it.
Sunflower.
Put star and fish together.
Right. Starfish. Is it football?
I think so, yeah. Fire whale. I think gun and fire go together. Oh wait, no, they're both on the outside, sorry.
Yeah.
For whale, forecastle. Forecastle.
Oh, yeah.
Forecastle. Thanks, Alex.
Oh! Oh, okay.
If that's not the actual answer.
No,
I'm
no,
really
that is the
disappointed.
answer. I was always confused by that one.
Ooh, gun bed. Sorry, ignore me. That's not the answer. Fire bed, fire stool, fire whale. One of these is wrong, I guess.
Gun whale,
Tag yourself in the gun whale. I just.
riverbed.
Oh, good one.
Okay, okay. I for the last.
I don't recall this being hard last time.
It's not, but I recall I had to guess on like 2 of them because I was confused. So let's just guess that.
Whale
That was-
fire? Fire whale?
It was the other one I was missing.
I think gun stool seems wrong to me personally. What is gun whale?
I don't know.
Yeah,
No,
Wendy,
that's
I think
wrong
we've
too.
got some wrong. I don't know, maybe football is wrong? Because they wouldn't have... Football, like, wasn't a thing. What is horse wave?
What the heck?
Gun whale? I feel like gun whale sounds like a really weird ship name. Like, hi, I ship gun whale. I feel like
Fire whale, flame whale.
gunball is also not a thing.
Flame ball. Fireball. That's a thing. Footstool's a thing.
Okay, and that leaves whale gun? Oh, whale gun! I was just saying it backward. Oh, whale gun's a thing. Ignore me.
Okay.
Do you want to end the episode here?
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. Okay.
I'm now facepalming. Yep. So that's a wrap. Thanks for watching.
This was a fun time, and until next time, I'm still Point.
And I'm still Click.
Bye, guys.
Bye.